Elements of music. Pitch is the relative highness or lowness we hear in a sound. Like here's a pitch right here, and here's another pitch. This pitch, the first pitch, was lower than the other pitch, which is higher. Here's another example. This pitch is higher than this pitch. So let's look at the song Happy Birthday. Happy birthday to you. Notice that the highest tone comes on the third birthday just before the name of the person celebrating his or her birthday. But I'm just going to play it here. Now let's notice on the third happy birthday, we had a big leap, and it was a leap of an octave, or the same pitch, just higher. And that was the widest point of the melody. And we call this the pitch range, or simply the range. Okay, so the range of an average untrained voice is about an octave and a half. So I'm going to move it down here. So here's an octave, and here's another half of an octave approximately. So from here to here. And the piano's range, one that has 88 keys, a full-size piano, which I do not have in front of me here, has 7 octaves. Other factors that can contribute to pitch are dynamics. Dynamics are how loud or how soft you're playing. So here's something soft, and here's something louder. Another factor is tone color or timbre. We can tell a trumpet from a flute even when each of them is playing the same tone at the same dynamic level. The quality that distinguishes them, or the third property of musical sound. So first we had pitch, then we had dynamics, now we have tone color or timbre. Tone color is described by words like bright, dark, brilliant, mellow, or rich. Performing media, voices and instruments. Throughout history, singing has been the most widespread and familiar way of making music. Singers always seem to have had a magnetic appeal, and the exchange between the singer and audience contains a bit of magic. Sometimes direct and spellbinding, the singer becomes the instrument with a unique ability to fuse words and musical tones. An instrument may be defined as a mechanism other than a voice that produces musical sound. Western musicians usually classify instruments in 6 broad categories, the first being strings. And that could be like a violin, a viola, a cello, a bass, a guitar. There are some other instruments also. Woodwinds like flute, clarinet, oboe, bassoon. Brass is the third one. Trumpets, trombones, tubas, horns. People know it as the French horn. Percussion would be bass, drum, cymbals, and then keyboard, organ, and piano. And then we also have electronic stuff like a synthesizer or an electric guitar. I'm playing on a synthesizer. An instrument is often made up of different sizes that produce different ranges. For instance, the saxophone family has multiple different types of saxophones. I'm just going to go with the 4 basic ones: the soprano, the alto, the tenor, and the baritone. Rhythm. The essence of rhythm is a recurring pattern of tension and release, of expectation and fulfillment. The rhythmic alteration seems to pervade the flow of time. Beat. Beat is a regular, reoccurring pulsation that divides music into equal units of time. Beats may be represented by marks on a timeline. Meter. Meter is the organization of beats into regular groups. This is divided into measures, also called bars, because in music we have bars between things. Meter is usually in 2, 3, or 4. So 2 would be like 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 would be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tempo, the speed of the beat, is the basic pace of the music. Fast tempos are associated with the feeling of energy and drive. A slow tempo often contributes to a solemn, lyrical, or calm mood. Most of the popular music you hear falls somewhere in between fast and slow.